Good morning, and welcome to your daily Farm and Home Show, brought to you by the University of Kentucky Cooperative Extension Service. And now, here's your host.
It's me.
Good morning, and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. My name is Joanna, and this morning we're visiting with Chris Schalk. He's the Barren County Extension Agent for Agriculture and Natural Resources. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning.
Now, Chris, a lot of times at the end of the year, people's private pesticide applicator cards have expired. They're thinking about maybe possibly some of the pesticides that they're going to buy in the next year. But there's one thing that they might not be thinking about that maybe they should be, and that's sprayer calibration.
Yeah, I think it's overlooked sometimes. I think it really is. I think we go out there and we fill up the sprayer. As long as the pump pumps and the gauge moves maybe just a little bit, we're good with it, okay? All right, and we'll put it out. And we don't have a real good indication of how much we're putting out or really what we're putting out. And then we have mixed results, and then we fuss, okay? And so that's just human nature. But I think calibration can help us out a whole lot.
And you know, maybe not such a busy time, it might be a good time to kind of take a look at that. And I have a lot of people say, well, I don't know how. It's hard.
This is not a hard process at all, okay? We have got some great publications on it, whether you're doing a lawn sprayer, whether you're doing a big ag sprayer. You can calibrate the boomless sprayers too. Those are very popular. I know that's especially popular maybe in Barren County for the pasture sprayers, that kind of deal. All sprayers can be calibrated. What we've got to know is pretty simple. We've got to know output, okay? We've got to know our width of coverage, okay? And our speed. And that's, you know, then we can plug that into the formula. Some people get really excited about the math or whatever. Like I said, we've got some pretty good publications, and there's lots of things, there's little tools on the internet, all kind of things that I think can help us do that. And you don't have to have high dollar equipment, okay, all right? You know, I've got a doohickey here that, you know, measures output electrically, okay, all right? You know, I mean, that's it, okay. But we set that there, we really don't need that. You can do it with any type of container that has graduations on the side. You know, stuff that you can pick up at your local, you know, little market by your home, you know, and that kind of thing. The only thing I would say, if we're going to use anything that's not specifically designed for chemicals, let's label it or throw it away or something like that. We don't want to make sure we have any cross-contamination.
Don't use the pitcher out of your kitchen, right? Or
don't use the Kool-Aid pitcher, okay? All right, I guess that's exactly what I was thinking, the Kool-Aid pitcher. Yeah, and don't use glass mason jars or something like that have graduations on the side, because they may wind up, you know, let's get something specific. Let's take a marker, let's write on the side. Of course, safety equipment, you know, let's cover up our eyes when we're working with the sprayer. Let's cover up our hands, even if we just got plain water in there. But like you said, this is something we can do this time of year. We can go in the shop, we can go in the garage, let's fold it out, figure out what's going on. It's a good time to service that equipment as well. And
check your nozzles. Nozzles are, you know.
Functioning pressure gauge, okay, all right? Just because it moves a little bit, it doesn't mean it's functioning, so that you can see. And these are all things that are really cheap. And they're certainly cheap when you compare them to the cost of our chemicals that we're putting out there.
I was about to say, because Chris, a lot of our chemistries now are very specific.
Oh yeah.
And they, you know, so the certain amount has to be applied at the certain rate, or our efficacy could drop a whole lot. We're putting a lot of money into this chemistry. Knowing what our equipment doing is important.
I've got a quick story about that. In Barren County, I've got a lot of Amish producers that grow a lot of vegetables, and a lot of these chemistries are used very specific, okay? And so I have calibrated a sprayer pulled by a team of horses, okay? All right, so it's...
Now, how'd you measure the speed? No.
With my iPhone, and I rode, okay? I told him I had to have his best team. And I promise I'm not making any of that up. And we did. We got a pretty good calculation on that, you know, but we did have to measure, and like I said, it's not hard, but you can calibrate about any kind of sprayer. You just got to take a little bit of time. And if you need a little bit of help, give us a shout. Get you a pub, we'll talk you through it. Like I said, this fella, I went out and helped him through it. It was an opportunity, you know, when we could get out there and get it done. But it's not a hard thing, but again, it's better for the environment, it's better for your wallet. You're gonna get so much better coverage, so much better results out of what you're doing. You'll be happier with it. You know, there's just no reason not to calibrate, and it's not that hard.
All right, Chris. Well, thanks for the information. If you need those publications, make sure to contact your local extension office. We'd be happy to help you do that. But now is the time, because a lot of times we have real short windows and can't get it done beforehand. So thanks, Chris, and we appreciate you watching. Have a great day.
If you have questions about today's topic, please call the Barren County Extension Office at the number on your screen. Thanks for watching and have a great day.